Find way out of the talk show studio. Shoebox. The shoebox can store your items. Alan can access stored items from any shoebox in the dark place. Okay. That's a nice shoebox. Whoa.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Yellow.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
No. Subway pass. That's convenient. You'll be lurking while you're in meetings, Mordecus? All right, I appreciate it. Casey, invitation 2. Find the entrance to the
The
subway
man had said
station.
Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
I love this sort of upside down version of New York. Okay. Plot board.
I had to find the subway station.
Okay. Television. The dark place. Radio. Okay. We have a map. The dark place, undiscovered map. Okay.
Fuck. Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone there, but there was no one. I wanted to keep it that way.
What's that? Oh no. Should we go towards the light? Probably. Well, let's look around a little bit first. Try to avoid those. Oh, can I grab that with my lamp?
The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance. The lamp
Okay,
was
so we
dead
need...
in my hand.
Yeah,
I needed to find a light for it.
find a light. Assume that's the light we need to grab. If you can grab this one, maybe? Night Springs, new season coming to. Light over here as well. All right. Go towards this light. Or is this just supposed to be Chicago? Ocean View Motel. Thought it was supposed to be New York. It's a cold day in hell.
There was a light at the end of the alley ahead.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Casey!
Damn it.
Stole my light bulb.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
All right, we got a flashlight. Wind a gun.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Burn. Is there one more there? I can't tell. We're good. Oh, jeez. Is that me? Get out of here.
The shadows faded
Other me.
out, until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
What is that?
The flashlight had done its job.
I need a heal. Do I have any healing? No. Flannel shirt me did a number.
I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
Caldera subway. All right, here we go. Light them up. Man, you don't heal much. I guess it's, you know, it's better than nothing, but you don't heal much in the light, do you? All right, down we go. Quarter health. One battery.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
We must go. Ooh. We don't sleep street again. You may not be the only you out there. Please carry a portable light with you in the subway. Power outages do occur. Yeah, there's some HP. Heck yeah. Okay, that's better. Anything else we can yoink here? So we need another light, huh? Use a light to get into Caldera Street Station, but then I need another light to get past here. Can I take the one that I used to open it up? Can I bring it down here? No, I guess not. Let's see. There's another bright light over there. Maybe we can grab that. There's no closing the door on past sins. Closed case, Casey. Okay, see the arrow. There's a wall there. Another arrow. Oh, gee, what the-
There was something hidden here, a phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Words of power. Words of power can be used to make Wake stronger. You can assign them in the writer's room. All right. Words of action. It's personal. Increase damage to enemies dealt in close proximity by 10%. Make Alan 20% harder for enemies to detect. Increase damage received. Oh, decrease damage received from darkness projectiles. Harder for enemies to detect. Darkness projectiles. Feel like damage, they do a lot of damage. Let's try that one. Okay. Words of power. Neat. What do we got? Batteries. Health. Nice. So is there more words of power over here then? That arrow was pointing somewhere. Ah. Feel like I need to get over there though.
I needed to find a way around that fence.
Dang fence.
It could not be opened on this side.
Not be opened on that side, huh? Hard boiled and hungover. Nope.
It was locked from the other side.
Okay. Maybe we need to take the light from the station and use it here. And then I can take the stairs up and over. I'm gonna say, let's try that. Oh, we got the Dark Place map. Nice. Okay. Lots of question marks here. Oops, I'm back in the writer's room. Bullets, bodies, and bourbon. Worst case. It's such a... Worst case. Cool. All right. You die here. What is that? Painkillers. Okay. Up. So we can go up. Or we can go in there.
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
See what's up here? Align the echo by approaching it from a specific angle. Align the echo. Align the echo. What am I aligning it with? Oh, weird.
Rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
It's like I moved it around the corner. That's kind of nuts. Shoebox. I really don't have anything I want to store.
This is my story. I need the words.
Got plenty of space left. Millimeter bullets. There's a word of power somewhere, maybe? Word of lamp found. Words of lamp. Let's see. Main attraction restores 5% health when using flashlight boost on hostile shadows. Provide 10% chance to stun enemies on flashlight boost. Provides 25% chance to regain a flashlight charge on killing an enemy. Ooh. Man, these all seem nice. Regain a flashlight charge. 25% chance, though. Restores 5% of max health. Yeah, let's do that. So there's some stairs. There's more going up over here. Let's see what's in this room. Although that drawing's a little ominous.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
What the? Sheriff? Hello?
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
Who's the mystery man?
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Dorr.
The talk show host?
No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
It looks like Mr. Dorr. Peels. Street map. Dark place map updated. Okay, great. Your location. Locked door. Break room.
See you around, Alan.
Yeah, see you around. Anything else here? So the sheriff's in the dark place too then. Interesting. Where did this put us? Did I miss a point of interest back there? Well, I guess I didn't look at the face on the board. Okay, that opens up that. Now let's even get to the other side and grab that light. I was like, what is that noise? It's the wipers on the thing. It's like I can't quite get the right angle on it. I don't. Maybe if I take this light. Oh dear.
Fuck me.
Ah! Turn into a police car. Interesting. Words of power. Word of gun. Ah, yes, the word of gun. Words of gun provide 5% chance to not to consume ammo when firing a revolver. Increase knockback of shotgun. Increase flare guns area of effect by 25%. I don't have the shotgun or the flare gun yet. Words of gun. Maybe I don't use one of these yet. I feel like I'm not going to use the words of gun. Words of stuff, words of aid, words of war, words of fix. Yeah, I'm going to save the word of gun. Can I still get up this ladder over here? Yes. Words of war, yes. Increase damage dealt by the last bullet in the revolver's chamber by 25%. Increase double barrel shotgun damage by 25% when hitting multiple enemies with one shot. Restores 15% of max health when landing a direct hit with the flare gun. I mean, are we gonna be able to max all these out, or do we have to choose? I feel like I don't want to spend these until I get the other weapons, so I can figure out what works best. All right, so we have. Well, you guys are back. No. Okay, so we drop this light at the station, then we grab the other one and go down. Okay.
The gates to the
Explore
platform were
the
closed.
station.
I had a ticket. Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more.
Looper Express to Mirror Heights except late night. Late nights, you end here. Dark Avenue, downtown via bridge. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was a wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. And so yes, it began with a dream.
Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
These echoes,
Something was here. A vision about to reveal itself. I needed to look
There
at
we
it
go.
from the right angle.
I think. Yeah, I don't quite understand how these work. I feel like I'm lining in the right spot here, but it's not triggering. Or is that... There we go. Okay, I see now.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
Discover your first plot element from an echo. You can rewrite it into reality on the plot board.
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place. Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
Hmm. Just had a hunch. My loot sense was tingling.
Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness, it swallowed him whole. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
I don't know if this is supposed to be, I don't know, it's supposed to be Nightingale maybe, or what other monsters? It looks like the Bigfoot found footage video. When he turns around and looks at the camera, like his silhouette. Lost. Your fault.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Man, the health from flashlighting guys is nice. Ooh. Follow a typical nightmare pattern. I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination. A lighthouse for some urgent region I couldn't remember. I've been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I think that's a dead end. Jeez.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
Shoebox. One of those triangles over there. Lots of station down that way too. We need to find the map, don't we?
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
Okay, so that's the blood trail. That's where we want to go. What's back here? Find Alice.
It could not be opened on the side.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is a nice A nice suitcase. I'll take that. Was there a word of power somewhere over there? Yeah, jackpot. Ah. Word of aid. Could use some aid. Torchbearer. Increase hand flares area of effect by 13% and duration for 1 second. Increase effectiveness of trauma pads by 10%. Increase effectiveness of painkillers by 1 second. Do we want... Torchbearer? Not even yet used a flare. Area of effect by 13%. I think it's either ER or Torchbearer. I'm getting health back with my flashlight. Let's do Torchbearer. Upgrades are significant, though. That's nice. Is there anything down here worth getting my pants all wet? There's a light down here. So we need to find a light. There's a light over there. Cult of the Word. Interesting.
Another
Collapsed
place
tunnel.
to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Found a new scene and go to the plot board to rewrite reality in the collapsed tunnel.
The new scene I had found was important for the story. The scene and plot beat made sense together. I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed. The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
there's our light. I know if I take it, bad things are gonna start happening. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Looks like there's another one of those echoes up there. Man, we're stocking up here. My loot goblin side is paying off. All right, let's grab this.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
The flashlight can be turned on and off. Why would I? Well, I'd want to do that. In this particular situation, all right, so plot board.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Oh, maybe I need to back up a bit. Okay.
I had to be at the scene to see and understand.
All right, I will go to the scene. Is it here? Oh no, I think I have to go to the tunnel. Okay, yeah. Not where I collected it, but actual to the main scene. All right. Was there a word of power back there? I almost missed that. Word of lamp. I love lamp. Let's see. Word of lamp. %10 chance to stun. Regain flashlight charge on killing an enemy. Oh, so we go from 5 to 8. Oh. $50, that's a good, all right, all right. All right, can we get back to the tunnel from this direction? Let's see. Oh, yeah! Relax there, Shadow Man. Shoot you in your shadowy eyeball.
Come on!
Come on! Oh!
What's your story? This is my
You never expect them to move the way they do. They shamble around and then suddenly they're right up in your business. I kind of want to just go take this light back to this spot and see what happens.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Is this gonna be a big area here, or is this like just a little? Okay, let me go. Yeah. Let me go change reality here.
My writing was affecting reality. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Weird. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I gotta leave it there. Keep your subway clean. Was an updated map? Nice. Container? How did I miss that container? Oh, there's a giant set of lockers right in front of my face. My loot sense has failed me.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man. Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
Let's see. The crazy wall. I was at the morgue, about to give evidence to the FBI, transported me here. Why? What is this place? A dream? Feels like it, not real. No place, every place, all places, any place. Now, New York, not NYC. A way, another place, a nexus, a door. Is the door a gatekeeper? Trying to get somewhere? Is door a gatekeeper or trying to get somewhere everywhere? Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access, window. Who, where, why, motive, why me? Missing time, no memory until now. I've always ended up here. Will I forget when I get out? Abducted aliens, door, UFOs, polyhedrons. Dreams, me but not me. Others I know that yet they are different. Red-headed woman. Found Mr. Door yet?
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. It's alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
Huh. Okay. Says there is a container in here somewhere. Ah. Cool. All right, I'm gonna take a quick bio break and grab a snack. I'll be back in just a minute. There's a big bowl of Halloween candy upstairs, and every time I walk by, it's like a lot of willpower not to grab a piece. Initiation.
Wake. 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 Alan, wake.
Oh! Rude. Urgh. Did I get you? Nope. I got that bucket though. Casualty. Light will show you the way. This game makes me want. See these break rooms. I don't know about food in video games, but like, I don't know. Always making me hungry.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The
No loots. Oh, should I be putting anything in the shoebox? We've got... Things are starting to stack up here. Let me put... keep 2 trauma pads. We'll put... Okay.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Rewrite the derailed train scene. Okay.
I had a new location for the story.
Oops. I guess let me look around first before we rewrite. Ooh. Aha. Words of war. What do we got? So we have 2 words of war. Still want to like, I don't know. I just don't know how much of these we're going to get. I feel like I want to save until I get another gun. Or I could just load up full stop. I don't know.
I needed to find the answer on the plot board.
Hold on, I'm looking for things, Alan. Patience. Discipline. Okay, I guess that was the only thing that was back there was the word of power. I'll take it. All right, let us alter reality.
The scene here had changed. Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Ooh.
The story was taking shape.
The murder cult loves their red LED lights, don't they? Oh, jeez, what the heck was that? Was that one of those dark? Blasts or whatever, dark projectiles?
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Oh, it was empty.
It was locked from
Empty
the other side.
boxes.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Go. The way this game does jump scares, it's very... You should have no even sense that they're coming.
None of this was real. It was unreal.
Well, that was terrible. That was terrible. Okay. Shortcut there. Ooh. I cannot get behind that. On the other side of the wall, maybe? No, it's right there. Can I see it from the top there at that angle? We have to look right down below. Hold on. No, the chair's in the way. Arrgh! Curse you, folding chair. No, there's no way. Well, that's weird. How am I supposed to do that? I need that power. I need those words. There's no light here either. I could like change reality. Ah, okay. Bizarre. There's a light there, but it's not blinking on and off. No, I can just kind of see it. Yeah, sometimes not. This can't be the way to do it. Weird. Okay. I could maybe throw a flare on this wood? Can I set it on fire? Let's try that. I have some flares. I have 2 flares. Throwable flare emits intense light for a long duration. Can be held in hand or thrown. Flashbang. Burst of light, heavy damage, stunning. I feel like this is unlikely. Okay, well, answers that question. How do we get to that? That's really bothering me now.
Alan Wake.
Oh, holy crap. Oh, didn't see you in the corner.
Go on forever.
This is how your London Underground looks half the time, Periton. uh. Yeah, the only subway I've ever ridden was like in Washington, D.C. for a school trip. It was only a brief ride. And there were no shadow monsters. Unless you can count politicians. But, or lobbyists. We'll group those together. All right, there's a light.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through.
I had to find a way
The
through.
lights would help me.
First, we save. I really should be just overwriting one thing for each section. We've gone down that path. Man, when the thing is empty, it's such a... It's like, aw. Hunted. That's great. Ah. New. Was it going to be a maze? Interesting. Ooh. There's the word. Word of lamp. I mean, I'm still confused about that one word of power. All right, so Lucky Strike. Wake. You lost her. I wonder if that's... Who's that referring to? Ooh. Oh. What? What? Word of gun. I feel like I have lots of words of gun. I have 2 words of gun now. I only have 1 gun. I think I'm saving it. Two words of war. Don't have a flare gun or a double barrel. Yeah. A little more action. Yeah, remember the first Alan Wake? Once you got into it, it was a lot of like there's a lot of fighting. It seems a little more slow and deliberate. Oh, I'm out of batteries. Oh. Balls.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
Overall, I think the game is really good. Looks pretty, bit more puzzle solving, clues, and looking at notes. Yeah. Oh, no, sir. I don't have any batteries in these lockers. Yes, battery. Ah! Where'd you go? Got some more juice now. Wake. Another boss. Yeah, boss spider too. I have no idea how long the game is, if we're still kind of early or not. I definitely don't only have one weapon so far. For Alan. All right, so or even just a few more, you know, lots of shadows, but only a couple of them are actually dangerous unless you get really close to them.
I had a new idea for a
Lockboard.
scene. Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Maybe Resident Evil has trained you to expect more action in your horror games now? Yeah. It seems to be walking the line between an action horror game and like a psychological jump scare walking through creepy environments game. All right, now I think we can use the plot board.
The plot changes shaped the world around me.
Well, they had him shackled. Weird. Okay. We don't want to waste batteries on you guys, so you stay in there. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Ooh. Murder cult.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Weird. Well, I guess I know now who's been buying all my books.
I had
Murder
a new
cults.
idea. A new
All right,
story thread.
summoning a ritual. What could go wrong?
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
Is that light always back there? I don't think it was. Oh, you actually. Man, it's hard to tell when they pop their little shadow bubbles if they're just gonna pop or they're gonna explode out after you. And there goes my batteries. Does this flare drive them off? It's very red. Oh, that did not last a long time. Okay. Yeah, I need rechargeable batteries. Okay, well. I'm just gonna make a run for the light here, I guess. All right, there's one battery. One of those, like a hand crank or one of those shaking flashlights. You seen those? Maybe this light needs to stay here. Go through that door, maybe? Ugh. That one's kind of obvious. Words of action. What do we got? Words of action. Let's see. Damage increased to close enemies. Make Alan harder for enemies to detect. Yeah, I guess if it was hard to detect, we would not have to burn through so many batteries. And then we do that. Oof, I only have 3 bullets left. 4 bullets. All right, there's more ammo. That's good. Anything else out here? Mr. Shadow Man. That's the way I came through. I guess we go this way. Good. Oh, yeah. Empty. Oh, God. Oh! Man, that guy just clobbered me. Let's just use a full heal here.
The only turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Wake.
Weird. Did I see that BlizzCon starts Friday? No, I knew BlizzCon was happening, but I hadn't like processed a date. That's cool. That's very soon. You haven't looked to see, is it like the BlizzCon like goodie bag worth getting this year or not? There's lots of guys there. New WoW expansion certainly been announced. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what direction they're gonna take things. Well, they're gonna try to maybe revamp the old world, or they're gonna. Oh, you are a real person. We run away. We're gonna get another, you know, island expansion or whatever. With its own area. Are you still following me?
My story.
This is my story, not your story. All right, anything we want a shoebox? I'm gonna say no. I mean, I'd love to see them go back and update old stuff, but it's always risky. Players get grumpy that there's no new things to do, like they did in Cataclysm. Freaking graffiti is scary too. All right, so we are back. We came back. That's true. You don't have to be ruined either. Yeah, you don't. I appreciated the sort of the graphical improvements that Cataclysm brought, but they like made changes to the world which I didn't like. I understand like why they did it, but it's like I like these old areas and you've destroyed them. And you've had Deathwing destroy them. You know. How about you? I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. Let's see. That looks nice and bright. They'll never please everyone, maybe even most people. Yeah, true. MMO players. Oh, there's a trauma pad back there and a question mark. A container over there? This is back to the station, takes us to street level. What am I supposed to be doing? Reach the murder site, complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Ah. I think there's another save room, yeah. Have you been watching any of that Makara tournament that's going on? Hardcore tournament? You know, I guess if you win, what is it, $50,000? It's worth it, but like leveling up a hardcore character, gearing it, getting to 60, getting like the best gear you possibly can, and then risking it all. Yeah, it seems like it's been really, really good. Point of interest. I think we need to maybe grab this, or we need to go through here. Yeah, I watched a handful of duels. There's some really good players. I feel like we've looted this room already. I did not get into. I did not get in here though. Oh, this is the. Was this where the word of power was that I couldn't get? Oh, it's you. All right, I am missing something. Lots of rogues, though. Not surprising, but there are lots of rogues. Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. So this must be, I think this is the ritual area. What do I need to do to complete it? That's weird. Anyway, it's almost 12. Let me see if I can get this container and then maybe we finish the ritual tomorrow. I can do that without getting lost. Let's see. This is only a 25 hours game. Got to go over there. I must have just missed a locker because okay, there's many men. I think I don't have the resources to wander around down here. All right, so I already got that word of power. What am I missing? A container. I see no box. $25 hours. I mean, it's decent. Nothing, not crazy. I guess for like sort of a linear story-driven game, it's not bad. Not some giant open world thing where you can just sort of wander around endlessly. All right, there's no. I do not see a container here. We wonder, it might have been like a big 100-hour game, like a super long game. Maybe it's in the. Oh, it was in the. Okay. That was worth it, I think. All right. I'm glad it's not a 100-hour game. Yeah, I don't know. Something about those, it's like, when I play games that are that long, I just like, I feel like when I'm done, you know, that scene from Jumanji where he comes out with like the massive beard, and like, what year is it? And that's how I feel when I play a game that long. Don't know. I don't know who I am, where I am, what's going on. So, point of interest in there. I think we need to get back to this room and go in here. There was a... Let's get back to this break room. I think this will take us down here. Am I interpreting those right? That's how you're starting to feel about Tears of the Kingdom. You're not sure you're even quarter of the way into it. Wow. I got that one. Yeah. Okay. Is there a place to save over here? There is. But it's like I gotta weave around a lot. Let me just save here, and then we'll pick up tomorrow. Yeah, and I know some people will just sort of, you know, main story it, just like main quest it and not worry about any side quests unless it's like right along the way, but I feel like I'm gonna play a game. I don't need to, you know, 100% it, but I want to do and see as much as I can without being anal retentive. Maybe just a little anal retentive. All right, quick save. Have our thermos. Cool. All right, I think it's a good place to end for today. We will make our way back down here, and I guess this room is what we need to go into. You're the same way, otherwise you feel like you've missed half the content in the game. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times the side quests are just as good, if not better, than the main story, because they can kind of do their own thing. They don't have to be sort of based on the main plot line, depending on, you know, what type of game it is. Yeah, we'll save this for tomorrow. I'll go back down here. We could also go back here. I don't know what's with this box. Container. Point of interest. That's true. And yeah, and it gives it, you know, fleshes out the story, adds more lore to the game. All of which kind of enhance the main quest too. You kind of know what's more, you know, what's going on. Why am I doing what I'm doing? You're not just some random murder machine. Clearing the levels gives you some background. All right, cool. Let us end for today. That's a bright light bulb. All right, chat. I'm gonna take off, grab some lunch. I shall be back tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Man, this week is also going fast. Holy crap. Tomorrow for more Alan Wake 2. And well, I guess probably at the rate we're going, we'll finish it up probably early next week and then do something else, which I don't know what it is. I feel like there's some game coming out early in November that thought looked cool, but I don't know what it is. So we'll have to check. We'll have to check. Business as usual around here. Anyway, chat, I'm going to go. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. Periton, you're very welcome. Glad you could be here, and everybody else in chat as well. Glad you all could be here. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, approximately, for more games. And until then, have a lovely day. Stay safe, be good to each other, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.